What's good, family? It's SHOWTIME, and as you can tell, we are going to be discussing yet again another controversial subject here on the tube of you. But before I get into breaking down the video that I just watched that iDubbbzTv has made, I first and foremost want to say that, hey, if you do something on YouTube and produce content that is breaking the law from the content comp's perspective, just know that you may experience the worst type of brutality you can ever experience, as well as potentially getting arrested. Because what I just witnessed was possibly one of, if not the worst case of police brutality that I have ever seen in my whole entire YouTube life. But on a serious note, I found it very brave of iDubbbzTv to attack LeafyisHere, especially in the way that he did, seeing that we all in the YouTube community know that there's like this Mount Rushmore of YouTubers who you cannot attack. Otherwise, a tsunami of dislikes will just flood into your video, right? And these three people that I can think of off of the top of my head is PewDiePie, LeafyisHere, and RiceGum. But because the content cop has no fear of any mortal and will arrest anybody, no matter the mob-like influence that they may have upon the impressionable youth of YouTube, he talks about LeafyisHere and debunks the type of videos that he makes, as well as his personality, whether it's LeafyisHere's real personality or the persona that he just portrays in front of the camera for everybody else in the times that he does show his face. And what I like about iDubbbzTv's video is that he stresses the importance of doing whatever you want to do in front of the camera, acting however you want to act in front of the camera, and saying whatever you want to say in front of the camera. But as a result of you doing all of these things and saying all of these things, you have to be a responsible adult or responsible person and accept the repercussions that follow as a result of you saying whatever you wanted to say. And this is why I have so much respect for him or anybody like that. The people who acknowledge, okay, even though I'm saying some pretty derogatory things about these people, I am going to accept the repercussions that follow as a result of me saying these gangsta-licious comments. Another thing that adds to the realness of what we know as iDubbbzTv is that he does not hide behind this whole "this is satire" disclaimer that you see many people who makes videos like him put in their videos, or they put in the description of their video. This is satire. What iDubbbzTv is, he says whatever he feels about this person in front of the camera, whether it be serious or jokes, and it's up for you, the audience of iDubbbzTv and of YouTube, to determine whether or not he's being serious, satirical, joking, or whatever. And that's what I really like about him. He leaves it up for interpretation by the audience and accepts all the repercussions that follow. Because a lot of the people who make these type of videos, what they want to do is to be able to call everybody everything in the book and then some, but then when somebody insults them, they want to get very mad and their feelings are now hurt. But in conclusion, I would love to see LeafyisHere make a response video to iDubbbzTv debunking what iDubbbzTv has said about him, whether it be his non-physical characteristics or his physical characteristics or just his videos. And the thing about iDubbbzTv, and I don't think he really gets enough credit in this department, but he is a person who has a high IQ who does not take himself serious. And that is the most dangerous person you can ever encounter on YouTube, because you have somebody who is very comedic, doesn't take themselves too seriously, but on the other side of the coin, they also have a way of explaining things in a very logical manner that is irrefutable, and you can't rebuttal it even if you want to. So, I mean, you've seen the man, he's dressed up in like this green suit and jumped off a refrigerator or something like that. So if LeafyisHere tries to use the whole angle of, I'm going to insult you and call you all of these dirty and nasty and derogatory things, that's not going to work, because as you know, if you've watched iDubbbz videos, he calls himself some of the most derogatory things you have ever really heard. So that angle is not going to work. So the only way for Leafy to be victorious in this situation is to attack what iDubbbzTv has said about his videos and him from a logical standpoint. And because iDubbbzTv has already put everything out on the table for everybody of the YouTube community to partake in eating of in a very logical manner and broke it down, he really doesn't have that much of a chance even in that department. So this is just my take on the whole feud or beef or whatever you want to call this nowadays, roasting or exposing. If you like this video, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that we can grow on this platform and to touch many other people. And I don't mean that in an inappropriate rapist type of way. And don't forget, all of my social media links are in the description down below. Tweet me if you want to, follow me on Twitter, do all that good stuff only if you want to. And as I've have said before, and as I say always, it's SHOWTIME, your favorite rapper and favorite person, and if you ain't authentic, we ain't conversing. Till next time.
Alright, I'm feeling like a billion. I care enough opinions of people who are trying to tell me I am who the villain is. My mind is so appealing, it is putting all the women in the cycle of adoring my prerequisite of brilliance. Cause everything I write is golden.